Here we go, y'all. We're getting into how to solve subtraction equations that involve one step. The key idea is to undo what is being done to each variable. So let's jump right into each problem. In this first problem, it says some number we call y minus 2.5 is equal to 11.7. To figure out what that y value is, we need to undo what's being done to y. So to undo subtraction of 2.5, we do the opposite. We want to zero out minus 2.5. So I'm going to be adding 2.5. And that, when we add 2.5, is going to zero out the left-hand side. But because it's an equation, we want to keep it balanced. If I added 2.5 to the left side, I've got to do it to the right side. So plus 2.5 to that right side. Okay, so minus 2.5 plus 2.5 zeros out. Some people say cancels. You're left with y on the left-hand side. The question is, what do we get on the right-hand side? And this is where I advise you to kind of take this problem and do it out separately, and then the result gets put in right here. So I take 11.7 and 2.5, and I guess we could do it right here. The decimal points line up, remember that when you add decimals. 7 and 5 is 12, so we've got 2 tenths here with another 10 tenths carried over. So we've got the 1 up there. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. And then we have 1 remaining right there, so we get 14.2. And y equals 14.2. How do you check your answer? Well, very simple. So we've got that as our answer. We plug 14.2 in for the y value and see if the subtraction problem works. 14.2 minus 2.5 is equal to 11.7. So that's what we want to test. We want to see if that's true. So I line that up. And remember, this whole thing is a check. 14.2 minus 2.5. Well, I don't have enough tenths here, so I'm going to borrow from the 4. That gives me 3. And now I have 12 tenths. Minus 3 is, well, sorry, minus 5 is 7. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. And 1 minus 0 is 1. And we get 11.7, which proves that our answer is indeed 14.2. Not bad. Okay, so I gave you a couple different kinds of problem types here. This one also involves subtraction, but oh no, the variable's on the right-hand side. A couple different things we can do here. One technique I often like to use is rewrite the order of this equation. So I could rewrite it as k minus 28 is equal to 103. There's no reason why we can't put everything over to the right-hand side, and so I do that there. Now, to undo minus 28, I'm going to do the opposite, so I'll add 28 to both sides. And we see that minus 28 and 28, they zero out. And we're left with k on the left-hand side. And then we can do our addition here. Just focus only on the addition, right? Have your brain do one very important piece at a time. 3 and 8 gives me 11. I carry the 1. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and no hundreds place is 131. So k is 131. Again, you can check your answers. And to check your answer, you plug 131 into k. So that would be 131 minus 28. And the question is, does it equal 103? I'm going to do this with mental math. If we take a look at this number right here, you've got 131 minus 28. Well, 28 subtracted from 31 is 3, and then we still have a full 100, so yeah, it's going to equal 103, and we have ourselves a correct answer. So, to solve one-step subtraction equations, it's not so bad. It's all about undoing what's been done to the variable, and undoing subtraction involves addition. Now go rock those one-step subtraction equations.